Let's see if this little poplar will go down pretty easy for us. Sedimentary, my dear Watson. This ground is nothing but sediment over here. So what I'm going to try to do is pull this tree down. Since being quite the rat, I'm just going to pull that tree down out of the other one. That is some soupy, sedimentary stuff. Pretty good sized little poplar. There we go. Alright, let me get this thing on the ground, then we'll work it up. Let's clean it up a little bit. Well, that's kind of heavy. Let's set this one here for now. I'll clean it up later. Just grab everything here, or some everything. This kitty cat's a heck of a lot stouter than the old Yamaha. A little more responsive too. I'll have to get smoother on the controls. Tree back there. Come on. Hey. Want to clean this area up pretty good. A lot of that's sedimentary, so once I pull the plug on that dam, should dry out fairly quickly, even though it's fairly cool outside. So let's get to that part. So my grading bucket on this side, because I don't want my good backfill material to mix in with the goods. So I'm going to go to this side to dig out the muckety muck, the junk. Then we'll go back to the other side to dig out the good fill material. That's the plan anyway. This might be a good storage area here. So there's a good chance I'm going to have to load this junk out, because I don't want to leave it with a mess. It's an old stump. I'd be able to get it out while we're here. I'm gonna need that room, I think. That ain't much of a stump, is it? Alright, let's get the muck out, then we'll focus on getting all that concrete and such. I'm going to dig from the downstream side. I'm going to try to open up a run here. Creek. So I'll leave my good stuff closer. So that's not really that good, is it? We'll see what kind of backfill job they did when they first put this in, won't we? 308's quite the digger. What I'm trying to do is minimize how much material we lose just being washed out here in a little bit. And I'm going to have to widen this out, because we've got to have about a 10-foot wide graded path for the new pipes. There's concrete. This creek draining because it is full, as you can see right there. Doesn't look like much, but it is. Oh yeah, this stuff ain't gonna be any good for backfill. You need something that's gonna pack almost watertight. There's chunks of concrete. Big chunks of concrete. I don't want to dig below the creek on the outflow side, because then when we set our pipes, they'll be below water surface and be worse to silt up and clog. It's that old blue creek clay there. Wow. It's a chunk of concrete right there. Smell. I don't know what that is. Let's see if I can get that. Oh, yeah, that must be an overhead wall. Yep, that's what that is. It's almost like an old chimney. Side out a little bit more. Alright, let's start draining this thing out. Apparently I did something to clog it on up. Something clogged it up. Pipes kept clogging. Let's get this pond. Well, it's pretty much a pond. Let me get this drained on down. I don't know what all they've got packed in here. So we'll be just hauling all this out. That'd be my bet. Bunch of sediment. Those are old wires. They're not in use anymore. Come on. Come on. They're old hand-built head walls starting to wiggle. I can get it to move. Golly, that's a whole concrete slab. That'll help hold everything there in place. they've just piled everything they can get their hands on in here. Well, I am going to continue bailing this out. We'll check back in shortly. We got that spot cleaned out, and I've turned the radius of my bucket, ran it along there, so now our creek is able to drain, run out. We'll let this drain for a few minutes before we try to stuff a pipe in. All right, pipe number 1. We can always scoot it down. It's a lot easier to scoot them down than up. Yeah, that big pine.
Pretty good.
Right on. If you want to back the dump truck up to me, I'll just scoop out of it. You don't even have to raise the bed.
Okay.
For today's project, I am going to be backfilling with road bond, or crusher run, or ABC, whatever you want to call it. This is going to take a while, so I'll check back in shortly. Let's see if we can get this second pipe to stay put. Just a couple of scoops of this good dry road material here. Just a couple of scoops should help. Leaving space between these pipes so that I can compact the material between them a little better, which will be the good road bond that we've got in the truck. Just want to make sure it don't move around. Go get that third pipe, we'll go ahead and set it too. And pipe number 3 going in. Evenly spaced here, or as evenly as possible. That's pretty good. I like it. I'll actually push this one in a little bit if I wanted to. Let's just check this, see how they look. That was one rocky bottom old creek bed. So what I'm doing is I'm going to put several little piles of road bond between these pipes, and then I'll be able to lift up on them and wiggle them around and get them as evenly spaced as I possibly can. Then I'll put some more road bond around them and we can begin packing it in. See that big gap between the pipes, I'll really be able to pack this stuff in on them. I'll need Adam's help to do that. That should be enough to hold them. Adam, help me get those leveled out. We've decided to leave that middle pipe a little lower than the other two so it can encourage water to run down the middle first. But I do want to, just for looks, I want the pipe spacing to be pretty even. He's gonna learn not to walk through that silt. Is it soft?
Huh?
Is it soft?
Yeah.
Lessons learned, my friend. I guess I could have warned you, but that wouldn't be near as funny.
Wouldn't be.
No, we can go home and get you some dry shoes.
I may have to.
All right, how far do I need to go now?
Start with about 6 inches.
All right. Is that water cold?
Oh yeah.
Oh, he hates cold weather too.
Keep on.
Let's see, I think I may need to push this one down just a little. That's a miserable feeling, isn't it?
I've had worse.
That's pretty close, isn't it?
Pretty damn good.
Well, let's just go with that. You can head on to the house, get you some dry boots on, or shoes. All right. So we're evened out now. What I'm going to do is just lightly press on these, just kind of firm that road bond up. Adam got us good and spaced out. It'll be easy to get that road bond between these now too. I'll bail a few more bales of road bond in here, and then I'll show you where we get to. I guess some people like the real-time footage, so. And maybe some people will benefit from seeing just what order I place these in. Make placing riprap around those pipe ends so much easier. As they dropping that road bond from a height too also helps it get up under those pipes. It helps me anyway. I'm not going to pile it above my hump, which I guess I'll need to describe that at some point during this process. But the hump is, if you're looking into the pipe, it's the widest part of the pipe on the outside. I've got like 4 15-ton loads of road bond budgeted for this little project. And I'm gonna be real easy here. I'm gonna use the radius of this bucket to kind of work this road bond down in between these pipes. I don't want to move them. I can help it. Now see what'll happen is I'll be able to put material on these outsides, block that string flow, and it's going to push that forward pipe toward me. And then I'll be able to put material on this outside, and it'll push this pipe toward the middle one, and it'll squish all that road bond in between and really tighten things up. I'm going to leave a little room at those ends for riprap. Let's push some in on this side, shall we? We're definitely making some good progress. I'll be able to really pack in between these, line up some really beautiful riprap. I think we'll go with Class B. I'm letting this water run around the edge of this pipe. Let it dry on out just a little, and then I'll be able to block it off, start running into the pipes. I'll end up dressing the ends of these to where that creek runs straight out of there, right into it. In theory. Let's go get some more road bond. Oh yeah, looking better already. That whole thing in there is just silt. That's all that is. I think what I want to do now is go ahead and build that area up with the ABC high enough to where I can build this middle up and I can bridge across with the machine without my weight being on the pipes themselves. Then I can go ahead, block this side off with the ABC and get this flowing where it needs to flow to. Had to run by my yard and get a few more feet of this good fabric so I can really encase this, make it good and watertight. Let's do us a little bit of real-time moving. What I'm going to do now, I did go ahead and pack in between those a little bit. I'm going to build up material in those spaces between the pipes so I can drive across there and most of my weight go between the pipes and not on the pipes and crush them. It'll also help compact that material that's between the pipes. I love this machine. Anybody that's got 308, I'm happy for them. This is the first time I've really worked with a cat machine much, so I'm sure there's duds out there, but this one's definitely not one of them. Too big of scoops because I don't really want to just dump my material off in the woods there. It'll take a couple of truckloads to really fill this in. Get some material on the far side to start diverting that little stream. See if we can get over there. This is going to involve me being able to sit right there. I dumped that little scoop there to level me up. We are moving right along. We'll have that other side of that pipe blocked off pretty soon here. Luckily that was pretty even in the bottom where that little stream was running, so I don't have any puddling much to push out as I fill. But what I'm doing is starting at the front of the pipe, and I'm just kind of filling that trench close to that pipe so it pushes any little bit of water there is back there out. I should probably have my cleanup bucket on, but that's alright. I'm not feeling too picky today. The only thing I had to be picky about was putting these pipes in. That is it. Probably, I'd say a good 2 loads of ABC yet to haul in. Show you guys what we got going so far. I know it's kind of hard to see. We've about got these pipes covered. So we got reed bond there. Let's see if it's running in one of these pipes. Oh yeah, it's running. Now naturally this isn't compacted yet, so we've got to get good compaction going before we can call it good. Let's move right along. I'm gonna let Adam get some practice in pushing some material on down here. He's just gonna slot dose that material and work it in all the way across to this side. all the while tracking it in and giving it some compacting. Adam's about to seal this gap up. He's just working that road bond in.
And now Todd's gonna fix everything I messed up.